Welcome to lesson number 4 from 3 work under classification 2. We had looked at this other division called division Pteridophyta in our previous lesson, and for now I would like us to look at division Spermatophyta. Division Spermatophyta comprise of seed-bearing plants. These are plants which bear seeds, and therefore they can still further be classified into 2 subdivisions, whereby we are going to have this division over here called subdivision Gymnospermophyta and Angiospermophyta. Gymnosperms are the plants whose seeds are referred to as naked. It bears naked seeds, and an example is corn plants. These corn plants which bear the seeds naked are said to be gymnosperms, meaning they belong to Gymnospermatophyta as their subdivision. It comprises of plants which belong to these classes. We have class Cycadale, so we call them the cycadales. We also have another class called Ginkgoids. And lastly, we have another class which belongs to this subdivision, which is called class Coniferae. All these three classes belong to subdivision Gymnospermophyta. For subdivision Angiospermophyta, these are plants which belong to this subdivision over here are the ones which are referred to as the ordinary flowering plants, whose seeds are well covered within the fruit. It comprises of 2 classes under it, that is class Monocotyledonae and class Dicotyledonae. Class Monocotyledonae are the ones which are said to be having a single cotyledon, while the dicots have 2 cotyledons. Let me just go through the differences between class Monocotyledonae and class Dicotyledonae. The first one I've just mentioned it. Class Monocotyledonae comprise of plants which have seeds with 1 monocotyledons. That is the first difference. The second difference is for class Monocotyledonae, they have parallel veins, while the class Dicotyledonae comprise of plants which have network veins. The third difference bases on the part called the leaf stalk. When you look at class Dicotyledonae, they comprise of the leaf stalk, while for the class Monocotyledonae do not have the leaf stalk, but instead they have the leaf stalk has been modified to form something called the sheath. Said the class Monocotyledonae comprise of the sheath. We call it the leaf sheath, while this one have the leaf stalk, which is also called the petiole. That is the stalk. When you look at their roots, you'll also realize a difference, whereby the monocotyledonous plant have got the prop root system, while the dicots have the taproot system or fibrous system. I've said the monocotyledonous plant have got the taproot system, and the dicots have the taproot or fibrous root system. That is also another difference. And apart from that, difference number 5, if I'm not wrong, when you look at the stem, the internal structure of the stem and the root of the dicotyledonous plant, they comprise of a certain tissue called pith tissue. The dicot have got a tissue called pith tissue that is at the center of the stem of the root, while these ones here, the monocots, do not have the pith tissue. The last difference is actually based on the internal structure as well, whereby the class dicotyledonei comprise of a certain part which is referred to as the cambium ring, which is present within the inner side of the tissue of the root and the stem. This cambium ring enables secondary growth to take place, while for the case of monocotyledonous plant, they do not have the cambium ring. This marks the end of our 4th lesson. Let's meet in our next lesson, whereby I'm going to talk about the kingdom Animalia. We are done with kingdom Plantae. Thank you for watching this. Let's meet in our next lesson, and I hope you'll remember to subscribe. Thank you.